Hi everyone, and welcome to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing great today. It's Friday, November 3rd. Today is my birthday, everyone. Joy is going to be fixing lasagna, salad, and we got these Red Lobster cheddar garlic biscuits. You can see them in the Walmart haul. So, yep, and she's making me a dessert. I don't exactly know what it's called. It has crushed pineapple and cherry pie filling in it, and a white cake mix, and then I think you put it in the crock pot, and you pour the cake mix over it, and I think maybe you put butter, like little pats of butter on it or something like that. I can't remember exactly. She was telling me how to make it, how she was going to make it, and I can't remember everything, but it sounds really good. Anything with pineapple and cherries is good for me. So, yeah, we're going to have a big dinner, and she's going to fix that dessert. And today there'll be an Aldi haul. I'd say a big Aldi haul. Excuse me, my allergies are still bothering me. I'd say it's a big Aldi haul. Once a month we go there, and we get things that are cheaper there than they are at Walmart or Kroger. You know, sometimes Kroger you get lucky and you find things on sale, or you have a coupon or something. But overall, like as far as regular prices, Aldi is still pretty cheap compared to others. Of course, that doesn't stop some things from getting smaller. You'll notice sometimes, and going up and stuff like that. But I actually did notice that they have come back down on just a few things. But you know, that's a little something. But everybody went up during the pandemic, and then they just hadn't gone down, and they made everything smaller, which I call shrinkflation. I go over that in the haul, though. So anyway, that's today, the Aldi haul. And you know, then after this haul, we really won't need a whole lot from anywhere. You know, sometimes we go to grocery outlet and we find things we want to stock up on, though. You know, I used to be into stocking up, I guess you would call it prepping more. At one time, I used to, before they're real expensive now, MREs, the meals ready to eat. I used to keep cases, you know, whole cases of them. I can't remember how many. I think seemed like it was like 12 dinners was in each one, and I had like 8 cases. And you know, eventually I got away from it because they just started getting too expensive. You know, I hadn't even checked in years to see how much they are now, but I know they got to be higher. So, you know, I still like to stock up on things, you know, especially non-perishable items, you know. And I do what I can with the frozen foods, you know, but you can't stock up too much. You only have so much room. So, yeah, we'll probably end up going to grocery outlet when we see, like if they have an ad come out and we see a lot of things that are just, you know, you can't pass up, and they'll be gone real quick. So sometimes you just have to go down there as quick as you can when you see stuff in their ads. Okay, I'll do the taste test now. I want to try these Choceur, I guess that's how it's pronounced, from Aldi. You'll see them in the haul today. Choceur dark chocolate covered cranberries. And that's what they look like right there. Oh my goodness, they look so good. I think they also have cherries, but Joy wanted this one because on the receipt it said cranberries and like / cherries. So I think they must have dark chocolate covered cherries too, unless they've sold them all. But okay, the nutrition facts, serving about 11 it says of them, and that's 1/4 of a cup, and that's 150 calories. Total fat 9%, saturated fat 23%. Chocolate has saturated fat in it, but you know, I won't eat hardly any of these at one time. because, you know, we make them last because they're not cheap. I think they were like $4.99, so we're not going to just gobble these up, that's for sure. Trans fat 0, cholesterol 0, sodium 0, 7% of carbs, 11% of fiber. Hi, kitty. Total sugars 28%, 2 grams of protein. Sit down or lay down or something. 2 grams of protein. It's got 10% of iron and 2% of potassium. So, you know, pull this thing to open it. Look at that little plastic thing. You want to play with that? Look. This is not for kitties because they can't have chocolate. Go play with that. She likes little plastic things and stuff. Okay. Get them open. I don't want to spill them everywhere, but boy, they're hard to open. Okay. No, kitties can't have these, honey. You got your food over there. My goodness, they're good. I knew they would be. I knew they'd be good. Because Aldi, they have the best chocolates and chocolate things. Let me put this back on. I don't want Kitty to get into it. There we go. There. What do you want? You want some of your food? It's right here. Oh no, I took it in there, Kitty. Want your tuna? See? Your tuna. You still got some. Hold on, I'm gonna go get her dry food. Okay, she's up there eating some of her. It's we got it at Walmart. You can see it in the hall. It's new. It's Temptations cat food instead of the treats. It's cat food, and it has, you know, nutritional stuff in it for them and everything. It's like treats aren't that great for them, and she loves it. We got the tuna and chicken or something like that. I can't remember. You'll see it in the Walmart haul too, and it was fairly reasonable, and I got like $1 or $2 off. It was $1 or $2, I can't remember. I probably say in the video rebate from Ibotta. So it was like less than $6 for the like 3-pound bag, you know, the smaller bag. And that's not too bad because a lot of them are real expensive now. Okay, those were real good. I'm giving them a 5 out of 5. The cranberries seem to be kind of, you know, good size in them, and they taste really good with that dark chocolate. So for the nutrition facts, I'll give it a 4 out of 5, and for taste, 5 out of 5. So get y'all some of those while they've got them. I'll bet the cherries are awesome, but we couldn't afford to get both of them, and everybody does like cranberries, and they're good for you. Okay, so we got jokes of the day. The first one, I don't think I'm going to read this second one. I don't really like it. Sometimes they, you know, it's just what it's about. I don't like it. So anything that puts anybody down or something like that, or if it's got some vulgarity in it or something, I'm not gonna read. Okay, this one is called Help Me Please. I think I may need professional help. A chef, a butler, and a maid should do it. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, and fact of the day, it says Mojave Desert Swimming. Did she jump down, or she jumped down? Swimming in the Mojave Desert, 2 things that do not go together, right? Not so quick. Set up by the Mack Center for Art and Architecture at the West Hollywood Institute in 2014, there's a swimming pool in the Mojave, and it is in a hidden location. It's open to the public, but one must contact the center for its exact GPS coordinates. That's crazy. Oh, now she's eating her tuna. She jumped down and she's getting some tuna now. Okay. Now, let's see. So I did that. Okay, let's find, I'm going to find a trivia one that we can all might like. Okay, let's try this one. It might be about cooking. Okay, what is it called when pasta is cooked to be firm? Undercooked, al dente, cold, raw. That's kind of it. That's going to it. Okay, I say it's al dente. And that's right. In cooking, al dente describes pasta or rice that is cooked. I didn't know about the rice was called that. Cooked to be firm to the bite. In contemporary Italian cooking, the term identifies the ideal consistency for pasta and involves a brief cooking time. Next question. Which of these types of pasta has a spiral shape similar to a corkscrew? And you can see what that looks like. Fusilli, tagliatelle, agnolotti. I've never heard of any of those. Fusilli, I think I did before. I think I got some one time. It was fancy and or farfalle. You know, I always thought that was what is it? Rotini. Why isn't that one the one that isn't that what that is? Rotini there? I didn't know it had two different names or something. I don't even know what these others are. The fusilli, tagliatelle, agnolotti. Only one I've ever heard of is farfalle. Well, like I said, I think I've heard of fusilli, or maybe it was the farfalle. I don't know. I don't know any of those really. I'm going to say farfalle because that's the only one I've ever heard of. I don't think it was fusilli. It was farfalle. Doesn't make any sense. Could I say it anymore? And no, it was fusilli. I talked about it too much. Fusilli is a spiral or corkscrew-shaped pasta. Because of its twist, it has grooves that are good for holding onto sauce, and it does. And it's also easier to stab them with your fork instead of trying to, you know, pick them up or just scoop up underneath them. Like, either way works, but it's easy to stab ones like that instead of like regular spaghetti is hard to keep on the fork. Okay, so I've already missed one. That one was tricky. Focaccia, F-O-C-A-C-C-I-A, is a type of flatbread that originated in which country? Italy, Vietnam, United Kingdom, Brazil. I know, I don't know if it's Brazil though. It sounds like a Italian name to me. I'm going to say Italy. I might be messing up again. No, that one's right. A precursor of pizza. A precursor of pizza, focaccia, is one of Italy's most ancient breads. It is thought to have originated with the Etruscans. The earliest focaccia were unleavened flatbreads made from flour, water, and salt. That, you know what, I bet that would be good to make a pizza with. Next question. What ingredient does fresh pasta contain that dried pasta does not? Egg, olive, water, flour. That dried pasta, well, of course, if it's dried, it wouldn't. Fresh pasta, would it contain water if it's boiled in water? Egg, I know when you make pasta, I think you use an egg when you make it. I could be wrong about that, but gosh, flour, I don't know if that's flour. I thought they used something else. Gosh, this is a toss-up for me. I know it's not going to be olive. Water, I don't know. I don't know if you would put water in it. I thought it was like just egg. I'm gonna go for egg, but you'd think they would make dried pasta that way too. I'm gonna try egg. Well, that's right. Whether you're indulging in a bowl of trophy with basil pesto or a hearty beef lasagna, which is what we're gonna have, fresh pasta is made with flour and egg. So it has flour too in it. Okay, but in the fresh. Dried pasta, on the other hand, is made simply with durum wheat and water. Wow, fresh pasta seems a treat. You know what? Sometime I'd like to try to make some. You know, I don't, you know, how hard it would be, but I'll bet it's got to be really good. Okay, I got 3 right and 1 wrong. What, I think I know this. What is square-filled pasta called? Fusilli? Ravioli? Macaroni? Bigoli? Hey, we're having some bigoli tonight. This don't sound right. We're having some square-filled fusilli. No, I know this one. It's ravioli. Ravioli are a type of pasta comprising a filling enveloped in thin pasta dough, usually served with broth or with a sauce. I've never had ravioli with broth. I don't know about that. Next question. What type of bread is piadina? I've never heard of that before. Piadina. It just shows making, you know, that's dough, obviously. Bun, long bread, roll, flat bread. You know, I have no idea. I've never heard of piadina. Bun. A bun? A long bread. Piadina. Flat bread, roll. I don't know. I'm guessing it's some type of a roll or long bread, maybe. I'm going to try a roll. It kind of sounds, you know, roll is smaller. I don't know what it is about that word. It makes me think it's small. Maybe piadina. No, it's flatbread. I missed another one. Piadina is an Italian flatbread. How many different kinds is there? There must be a million. A no-yeast soft dough made only with flour, water, and olive oil or lard. Ew. Just a few ingredients to make a delicious bread for all your favorite sandwiches. And I love making hoagies or subs, as some people call them. According to popular wisdom, if pizza... man, these words, I'm just putting in whatever I want, it seems like. According to popular wisdom, if pasta sticks to a wall, it is what? Good quality? Hey. Properly cooked? Bad quality? Uncooked? I've seen on TV, I don't know what it was when they did this, but I've seen that before. I want to think, for some reason I'm thinking Everybody Loves Raymond. I think they did it on that. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to say it's properly cooked. And that's right. According to the popular myth and many cookbooks, articles, and even cooking show episodes, maybe that is where I saw it. I used to watch cooking shows a lot. The best way to test whether spaghetti or another pasta is properly cooked is to throw it at the wall. If it sticks, it's done. I threw all the pasta on the wall. Now I got to make some more. Okay, next question. Which ingredient in bread causes it to rise? I think everybody will probably know this. Oil, yeast, water, flour. Ooh, I love yeast rolls. Isn't that what they're called, yeast rolls? That one's right. Yeast is a live, single-celled fungus. Ew, doesn't sound so good that way, does it? There are about 160 species of yeast, and many of them live all around us. Huh? Okay, however, most people are familiar with yeast in its mass-produced form, the beige granules that come in little paper packets. You know, we've got some. We got a bread maker one time, and we used that thing like crazy. I made all kinds of different bread. I made jalapeno cheddar. I can't remember all the different kinds. There was a bunch of different ones that we made, and like dark bread or whatever, and then regular bread. And we got, you know, just burnt out on using it. Really basically what happened. We used it too much, I think. I ought to get that thing out and try it again sometime, though. It's pretty neat. It's really good to make your own bread. But, yeah, yeast. So, I never thought of it as a fungus, really, but the organism lies dormant until it comes into contact with warm water. I've got 6 right and 2 wrong. What pasta is usually served with cheese for a comforting home classic? Spaghetti. Pen pasta. I like pen pasta. Macaroni. Fusilli. Maybe I have had. I don't remember. I know fancier ones are called all these different names like fusilli and stuff. I'm going to say macaroni because macaroni and cheese, right? That's right. Macaroni and cheese, also called mac and cheese in the United States, is a classic home dish of cooked macaroni, pasta, and cheese sauce, most commonly cheddar. It can also incorporate other things, bacon bits, such as breadcrumbs or meat. I love some homemade, oh gosh, Joy's mom, when she was alive, she made the best macaroni and cheese. She baked it in the oven. She made everything pretty much from scratch. No boxes or nothing. And that's really the way it should be, you know. It is harder to make things from scratch, but I think it's worth it. And she just made the best. I remember coming over here on Sunday and having dinner, and she just made the best. She was like Aunt B. She really was a lot like Aunt B. Okay, how about I already said that, so I'm 7 right and 2 wrong. So let's see. From what origin is the baguette bread? Baguette. I think I know this. I've seen enough movies. When they get groceries, that bread is always sticking out the top, about a foot out of the top, you know, and then they drop their bag and the baguette goes rolling around. Why is it they always have a baguette when they show groceries, like in movies or series on TV or something? You always see one of those sticking out of it, seems like, you know? Anyway, English, Australian, German, French. Australian baguette? I don't think so. I'm sure they got some good breads, though, in Australia. It's a French baguette. And that's right. A baguette is a long, thin type of bread of French origin that is commonly made from the basic lean dough. The dough, though not the shape, is defined by French law. It is distinguishable by its length and crisp crust. Oh, yeah. I love a fresh baguette. It's really good. So I've got today, I didn't do too bad. 8 right and 2 wrong. At least it was something a little different. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit because some people might know more about cooking than they do about, you know, old movies or something like that. So I'll try to mix it up as much as I can and get some different stuff in there. I learn something every day, and I know a lot of y'all have mentioned in your comments that you learn things too. Even if you get a bad score, you learn and you'll remember. Maybe the next time one of those will come up, some form of it, maybe you'll remember what it's all about. So anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. It's my birthday. Press that like button. All right, okay. Also, subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Yeah, that could be my present from all of y'all. Press that like button and I would really be happy. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Check out the big Aldi haul later on. Got some cool stuff. and some pretty good deals too still. So everybody check it out. Have a great day, and God bless.